I'm Lolly Anderson. This is my mother, Betty Catching, and we are going to talk about our passions.
I was always a seeker. I grew up in the Baptist church. I taught Sunday school when I was in high school. So I was pretty well versed in the Bible, and I was seeking for more and more. Edgar Cayce became very popular. I think it was maybe in the 50s, 60s, 60s or something. And eventually I joined the group. So I wrote them and told them, cancel me, I don't want this anymore. And I joined the Episcopal Church, and which I think we had already joined, Bob and I. And that was a chance thing.
I was introduced to reincarnation and Edgar Cayce through my mother, and I continued along that path of what my mother would call now New Age. But I'm traditional, I'm Presbyterian, I'm Episcopal, and I'm this, what she would say, New Age. I love the Course in Miracles. I entertain the theory of reincarnation. And I love Yogananda. So I like a lot of different religious influences. But I am a Christian, and I do believe that Jesus was the Son of God and the perfect example for us to live by. Well, let's talk about politics now. My mother is a dyed-in-the-wool Republican. She worked for Senator Prescott Bush in Washington, D.C., then Governor Bartlett in Oklahoma, and Senator/Governor Bellman. And here, she never actually, admitted she'd ever voted for anyone but a Republican. But my husband got this out of her about a year ago. So, would you like to explain that? I'm an independent and always will be. But I'm moving more to the left. My mother is far, far right. So, okay, why did you not ever tell me you voted for Carter or Clinton? You voted for two Democratic presidents.
Only once, each time.
My mother's going to talk about dancing. Why do you like dancing so much?
I love it. I love it. When I was a little girl, I used to dance. There was a mirror on the front of the closet door in my room, and I used to tap dance in front of it. My mother loved Ginger Rogers, Ruby Keeler. She loved all of the movies where there was dancing and etc. And Fred Astaire. And so we went to movies. You know, this was during the Depression. It was wonderful.
I love to dance too. I did ballet from the time I was 3 years old, and then modern dance. And I always loved to dance too. I don't dance as much as my mother does now, but so I guess dance is basically a talent. a passion of both of ours. We were both that. We are passionate about clothes, fashion, and shopping, aren't we?
Yep.
So
when
was the first time you was like, I really like clothes? Do you remember that when you were a little girl? Like, when was it like, oh, I'm really into clothes?
Well, it was during the Depression, and I don't remember that. We did clothes then at the same time. But
what do you mean we did clothes at the same time?
Times were different than now. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, okay.
But I can remember that just before school started, we would go, and I got 5 dresses. One was to wear to Sunday school, and then one was more like a party dress, and then you had 3 school dresses, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday you wore one, and then Thursday back to number 1 and Friday number 2, and that was it.
The first time that I was like, I am really into clothes, we would get a new outfit for Easter. I was in the 4th grade, and I had white kid T-strap shoes, but I couldn't wear them until Easter Sunday. I tried them on at least 20 times. I'd put them on, look at my feet, and my little baby feet that have never changed, short little toes, pudgy feet, and little fat ankles. But in a brand new shoe, they look pretty good. And so I would look and look, and then I'd have to put them up. And so I just remember And then my grandmother, my mommy's mother, Grandmother Lenny, would take me shopping, and she would buy me new underwear, a new outfit, everything I had on from the top of my head to my tippy toes was brand new. And boy, I love that feeling.